good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to our guests here in Manila and our friends on Zoom. Hello. Welcome to the launch of the first Common Fisheries Resource Analysis, or CFRA.
So it's refreshing to come to an organization like this, which are doing things on the ground.
Fishing agreement is one of the things that I'd like to focus on, which is a non-traditional way of dealing with the contest in the South China Sea. Why? Because fish is what we call an area which we will not quarrel about. But of course, we discover later that yes, we will quarrel about fish because we will quarrel about unregulated, unreported fishing practices, which are happening both within the national borders as well as beyond the national borders, the high seas.
I'm trying to shift our thinking, our mindset. What I want is for not only those who are contesting the waters to talk about this and to seek a consensus on a regulatory framework involving fish first. When to fish, when not to fish, where to fish, what kind of fish to fish, etc. All those kinds of items. They will form part of what I'm designing for this regional fishing agreement. Why do I want the scientists to take the front line here, to be the major actors in resolving the issue? Because it is the scientists who will have a different mind frame about the sea. And this is the kind of mind frame which I think you all have now. The mind frame is that there is only one ocean. There is only one heritage of mankind. There is only one ecology.
I have the honor to present and introduce the CFRA, the Common Fisheries Resource Analysis. So the fisheries in South China Sea for each of the country has a piece of the puzzle. And no one country can manage fish stocks alone, as what NSA Carlos mentioned. And so the region needs to act together, and actions must be based on a scientific consensus. And so the regional states have made many commitments to enhance cooperation. And starting in 2018, scientists and policymakers from the Philippines, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam started meeting to convert commitments into action. And so the policymakers and experts designed a voluntary scientific collaboration that utilized the analysis and expertise of the five participating countries. And this process was called the Common Fisheries Resource Analysis, or CFRA. And why skipjack tuna? Simply because it's economically important, both at the domestic and international markets, in the wet markets, and for the canneries. It's very, very important. And it's being caught by all of the five participating countries. So there's commonality there. And it's classified as highly migratory species by UNCLOS, imposing a duty of states to cooperate.
clear that the work of CFRA is not only groundbreaking in terms of science, but also in terms of policy. Not just bringing policy and science people together, but at the same time using that as a solution for peace in the region. And if anything, the next time when we see you, remember to listen to the fish.